Okay, now we're going to do our second sewing sample with the serger. We are going to have our two pieces of fabric. They are separate right now. I'm going to show you two different ways to use the serger. The way we are going to make our bags, our backpacks, would be to serge our fabric individually. You want to make sure that you line up the fabric right along the edge of the serger. There is a blade, so it will cut if you're not careful. Okay, you never want to lift the presser foot, always leave it down. The feed dogs stick out enough to where it will allow the fabric to be pulled in on its own. It does not matter which side of the fabric you serge on. Okay? Make sure that you go nice and slow. Unlike our sewing machines, there is no speed control, so it's all on your foot. Now if you notice, it is cutting just a little bit. This blade helps to make sure that our edge is straight. Make sure though that you don't get carried away because it will cut your fabric off. Now that my fabric has gone all the way through, I want to make sure that I continue stitching. It's important to have a tail. I gently just tug a little as I stitch so that my tail is about the same size as my machine. Then I will use my shears to trim that off at the fabric. I will also make sure to trim the other side as well and to pick up any trash that has been left behind. Okay, so now you have your serged stitch, which will help to prevent any fraying from occurring. You will then do that to your second piece of fabric. Cut your tails. You will then take your two pieces, put them together, good sides together, so that you look like you're sewing inside out. Make sure that your edges are nice and matching. You will then take your pen, and take it to your machine and sew your 5/8 inch stitch, just like you would have before.